Good morning, sir. My name is Akapo Mit, matric number EAA 2680. I'm here to present the MI 801 Computer Fundamentals second assignment. The first assignment given to us states what examples of communication protocol that exist in data communication describe using a video presentation, at least 4 types of communication protocol. We have the transmission control protocol, we have the internet protocol, we have the user datagram protocol, we have the post office protocol, we have the simple mail transport protocol. Also under that, we have the file transfer protocol, we have the hypertext transfer protocol, we have the hypertext transfer protocol secure with the S, we have the telnet, and we have the GOPA. And you asked us for the second question on the B part, you said we should describe using a video presentation of at least 4 of the communication protocol. Firstly, my first video presentation is on file transfer protocol. I'll just give a brief introduction of what is a file transfer protocol. It's a standard communication protocol used for transferring of computer files from a server to a client on a computer network. I have a video, a 2-minute video illustrating how it works. You'll see it in the slide. Also, secondly, how the hypertext transfer protocol secure. How does it work? I have a video presentation to illustrate that also. What is HTTPS? How does it work? It's a protocol where encrypting HTTP data is transferred over a secure communication. HTTP does encryption of data between a client and a server, which protects against forging of information and tampering of data. Because of the secure, the one that has an S, there's one without an S. This, the secure, ensures the security, ensures that it's not, security breach cannot be met. Most organizations prefer using the HTTPS than the HTTP because it's more secured. The next one is how an internet protocol works. The internet protocol is a network layer communication protocol in the internet protocol suite for relating datagram across network borders. There's also a short video to illustrate how it works. Fourthly, the simple mail transport protocol, which is the SMP. How does the SMP work? The SMP is a set of communication guidelines that allows software to transmit an electronic mail over the internet, which is called the simple mail transport protocol. Also, this program is for sending messages to other computer users based on emails. This is how we send our emails. So the email is sent from the HTTP, that's the client, as I'm a client, use the internet. From the internet, it now goes into the HTTP server. The next question states, write in details about types of analog multiplexing. We have different types of analog multiplexing. We have the frequency, they're in 2 ways. But first, let me just briefly talk about analog multiplexing. Analog multiplexing is a signal used in analog multiplexing techniques are just analog in nature. And we have 2 types. We have the frequency division multiplexing. We have the wavelength division multiplexing. Under the frequency division multiplexing is a technique used for various frequencies to combine streams of data for sending them on communication medium as a single signal. There's a diagram also that illustrates the explanation. Secondly, we have the wavelength division multiplexing. The wavelength division multiplexing is also another analog technique in which many data streams of different wavelengths are transmitted in the light spectrum. Also, there's a diagram to illustrate that. Then the B part for 2. The B part says, is there another type of multiplexing? Discuss in details with your answer. Yes, there still are. We have the digital multiplexing, when we did the first assignment, we illustrated with examples. We have our phones on a digital basis. We have the BP testing, which is an example of digital that we use. Also on digital, under digital, we have the time multiplexing, which are also in different types. When we say the time division multiplexing is one kind of method of transmitting a singular over a channels of particular communication by separating the time edges into the slot. We have different types of division multiplexing also. We have the synchronous, we have the asynchronous, we have the interleaving, and we also have the statistics, which you will see the details under as we go through the slides. We have the details of the definition and also the diagrams. Thirdly, we're told to describe how public key encryption offers better message transmission security than symmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption has a fundamental weakness, which is the encryption key is itself a message that needs to be sent to a friend, but not intercepted by an enemy. What they mean by is like a third party, like intercepted like by an hacker or not. So we have public key cryptograph. Public key cryptograph is a mathematical technique to avoid the need to communicate a secret key from one person to another. The B part says, would you trust this method to work to send your credit card number? The answer is no, because the public key encryption also does not have an inbuilt method to authenticate the person that is receiving the message. A user that uses your key to encrypt can also pose as another person. So there is no security to say that yes, where you are sending it to is authentic. So fourthly and lastly, you said we should you asked learning reflection. So far, we've learned about the hardware, we've learned about the software, we've learned about communication and networking, we've learned about the computer securities and cryptography. It's just giving us a refreshing of what we've learned in the past, and also to be able to use it in our various work, and it has enlightened us on the aspects that we don't have understanding about. And the challenges so far has been just not being able to study together and maybe reflect on some things together as students. Then also we have challenges with the network. This has been a very good experience because it's not something that we've done in recent times, recording on Zoom and sending it. But the challenges we have basically is the network challenge. But every other thing has been okay, and we've enjoyed your class. Thank you very much for being a wonderful lecturer. Thank you and have a good day. Bye. Oh yeah, what's the end? She leave me, leave. End meeting for all of it.